Hey everybody, just wanted to share a video update this time instead of just a written newsletter, but just wanted to share a few things basically on how the business is doing and then how you can help us as well in that. Many of you know we started this venture well over a year ago, and I've grown and the business is doing great. Every day I have somebody come in and ask how the business is doing, and there's a concern. It's like I'm glad that people are concerned and want us to do well, but I can honestly tell them that business is doing great. We are doing the best we've ever done, and we're still growing. So we've got lots more room to go, but I appreciate your thoughts and your support and prayers in that end. But God's been good to us and still continues to provide for us, and may not always be in my timing, but it's definitely usually comes whenever I least expect it. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you and know that we are here as long as we can, and by the grace of God. But there have been a couple businesses leave the square recently, and it seems like that's when people ask more often about how we're doing, because they really enjoy coming here and they want us to succeed. So one of the areas that you can help us out in that area as well is that 2 weeks ago we had a group come in just of customers, giving them the opportunity to voice their thoughts and opinions about how the business is doing. There were many strengths mentioned, there were a few weaknesses mentioned, and one of the main weaknesses that I frankly agree with is that I need more help marketing. And I've not been able to spend lots of money on marketing that some other companies are able to do. But my main form of marketing is communicating with you via email or Facebook or Twitter, and also to be able to have you, the customer, be able to share with your friends about the business and where our coffee shop is. And that's where I need you to help us even more than ever. One of the interesting things that we identified was 5 main areas that really are marketable areas for us, and that I desire to reflect that. So when you do tell your friends, these are kind of the 5 things that I think are key in what makes Barista de Casa a great coffee shop. The very first thing is that we are a local coffee shop, and a lot of people like those local places where mom and pop. Obviously, you'll see my kids even running around in here sometimes, but this is local. I specifically picked Liberty for a reason, and as well as the opportunity existed, and there's a huge sense of community in this area. People come here on Saturday mornings. They're coming to see other people, and granted they like the great cup of coffee too, which is the third aspect of it, but it's really neat to see the community come together. When you come to Barista de Casa, more than likely you're going to see somebody else you know, or if you don't know them, you're going to be able to sit down and talk to them and get to know them. The other 2 things, we really have a great cup of coffee and great product in our fresh roast coffee. So that's something that not very few places have. Usually most of the places around the area, they'll get coffee from another roaster and chip it in, but this is all roasted by myself and provided fresh daily. So that's really a key that we can portray and let your friends know that this is fresh roasted coffee. And lastly, we've got friendly baristas. You guys know Laura and myself, and we do our best to be friendly. Sometimes I may not put on a big huge smile, but I'm glad to be here, definitely. But we've also got RG. He works on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday mornings. He does a lot of the baking for us. Many of you know him and have known him from the past, but great guy to get to know. Also, there's Emily. She lives locally here, and she has a passion for coffee. So any coffee question you have, she can probably give you an answer, and if not, she'll find out. But she's a great person to get to know. And then Alana, of course, she's kind of the quiet one in the group, but she's also she's got a great sense of humor. So she can give it out as much as people dish it back to her sometimes. But come in and get to know those, and that's the 5 main things rather that we have is it's local, community oriented. We have great coffee, we have fresh roasted coffee, and we have friendly baristas and people to help you out. So just want you to be able to share that with your friends. couple events coming up I want to let you know of. Wednesday is Back to School for Liberty, and I'm going to miss my kids a little bit. Lily's been great this summer at helping me with dishes and sweeping and things. The boys not so much, but they're my trash goers, so they do pick up the trash quite a bit for me. But I'm going to miss having them around the shop since I've been here almost all summer long. But Wednesday, for those of you who are either celebrating your kids going to school or you're sad about it, feel free to stop on by. You're going to get a free cup of coffee on us, and if you want something else as far as a latte or whatever, you get $1 off of any of that as well. So just a little appreciation to let us to know that we appreciate the teachers and the parents of their kids going to school. So it's something fun to do. We did it last year, so come on by, bring your friends as well. The other two events, we've got the beer crawl coming, Dog Days of Summer, the downtown beer crawl, this Saturday from 1 to 5. We're not going to be actually serving beer in here, but we're going to be here to sober them up. So everybody, for $10, you can get a mug, and you'll go around to different shops, and each shop will give you 3 ounces. Well, they're supposed to give you 3 ounces, but anyway, if that's what you like to do, come on out, and don't forget to stop by and say hi afterwards. So then the following weekend, August 24th, it's Friday night at 7 o'clock. There's a band called Liverpool. It's a kind of a look-alike band from the Beatles, but really looking forward to that. They're expecting large crowds for that. So it'll be a good opportunity to come out and listen to a great band, as well as swing by the coffee shop. We'll be open our normal hours Friday night. May even open a little early that night, but not for sure. 6 to 10 on Friday. But anyway, that's just a few thoughts I'd like to share with you, and hope you guys have a great week, and let us know how we can help you out. Thanks.